I'm Daniel Brown with Digital Signage Today here at InfoComm 2024, and we've got a very special guest here today. Will, do you want to introduce yourself to us?
Hi everyone, I'm Will White. I'm Director of Technical Workplace Experience here at Appspace.
That's exciting, and we have been talking about for a year and a half nothing but workplace experience. There's nothing more important than wooing back the workforce after the pandemic. It sounds like you guys have been very busy in that space, but some of our audience may not be familiar with your work. Super briefly, can you tell us, what do you guys do?
So that's a big question. Appspace is a workplace experience platform. So that's where we focus all day, every day, and that means a lot of things. We cover a lot of use cases in the workplace. We started way back in the day with digital signage. So that's still part of our DNA, it's still core to what we do. But really we think of workplace experience in two parts. That's workplace communications and workplace management. So on the comms side, we're pushing content to digital signage, to video walls, to kiosks, to collaboration devices, and to our native mobile app, as well as our native Microsoft Teams app. On the workplace management side, we're allowing room booking, desk booking, wayfinding, auto check-in and hot desking, right? All kinds of ways to just make the workplace experience seamless, whether you're at home, on the go, in the office, right? What we really want to do with our platform and all the features that we have is ensure that every employee really feels like a first-class citizen of the workplace. It's not, oh, I'm remote, so I miss out on everything, or I'm in the office, but the office isn't that great, so why am I even here? No one's here, right? We want to make all of that not an issue, right? We want to make that workplace experience actually solid by tying all those elements I mentioned together.
And future-proofing as well, right? Because the big debate is, are we all going to come back? What if it happens again? Well, if you future-proof, it doesn't matter. Ideally, in a perfect world.
Right, yeah, it's an easy transition. You already have all those pieces in place with Appspace. You're already communicating directly with folks via Microsoft Teams or Slack or WebEx. You're already enabling them to get access to the info they need and share and collaborate among teams with Appspace. So if you need to go home for whatever reason, hopefully not that reason, but whatever reason, you're good to go, right? You're not going to miss a beat.
That's awesome. And by the way, I keep hearing rumors. I don't know yet. There's some very big news coming out about Microsoft. Can you tell me a little bit about this new partnership? Or?
Yeah, I would love to. And just to give a little bit of background, if you'll indulge me.
Yeah, please.
So our partnership with Microsoft is not new. We're a certified Microsoft partner. We have been for years. We've got a huge roadmap, both past and present with Microsoft. So for example, we are natively embedded in Microsoft Teams. So our employee app that you might normally install on your iPhone or Android phone, it can show up in Teams. It's right there alongside all your chats and communications and enables all those features I mentioned from Appspace, right? No need to download another app. We also have native integrations with 365, with SharePoint, right? So we're very big on the Microsoft ecosystem. But what we're talking about today is something entirely new that I'm just incredibly excited about.
Awesome.
So Appspace is long integrated with various collaboration devices. It's a little bit of a variation on classic digital signage, right? A digital sign typically is a TV on a wall, keeping you up to date with maybe company news or things like that. One of the things that we've done as a company is we've integrated with collab devices, so like video conferencing equipment. So that if you walk into a conference room and you haven't started your meeting yet, there could be Appspace-powered content on that screen. We see it get used for all kinds of things, right? Employee engagement and communication. The most common use case is like instructions, right? You walk into a room, how do I use all this equipment? Well, it's right there on the screen. You're not like fumbling with a piece of paper, you're not calling IT. So
We've all been there. We've all been there.
Oh yeah. No, that's like the number one use case, right? As soon as you tell that to IT folks, they love it, right? Anything that cuts down on those IT calls.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yeah, exactly. So, all of that to lead us to where we are today with Microsoft. We've been working directly with Microsoft's engineers, their actual product group for MTR, Microsoft Teams Rooms, which is huge, right? I imagine everybody listening knows that. Almost every org, there are millions and millions of MTR devices deployed out there in the world. Everybody uses it. We've been working directly with that group to do a native integration with Appspace with the MTR platform. So what that means is all you have to do is go into Appspace, grab your Microsoft Teams Rooms integration ID, drop that into Microsoft's management platform, and everything else happens automatically. All of a sudden, all of your MTR devices are running Appspace on idle. So when you're not in a conference call, you're not joining a Teams meeting, you're not doing a screen share, you're powering Appspace content to that screen. Microsoft is still showing the room information, it's overlaid, you see when the next meeting is, but now all of your corporate comms, all of your employee engagement, all of those room instructions are right there on the display, seamlessly, no extra effort required. We're incredibly excited about it. it continues that Microsoft partnership so well. I can't speak highly enough, and like
That's
how
amazing.
pumped I am.
It's all in one place, keeping it simple. We're going to have you on the podcast because I can tell you have a passion for making people's lives better. Listen,
Yeah.
we're at time, but we're going to talk to you again soon. This has been Daniel Brown, editor of Digital Signage Today, here at the Appspace booth at InfoComm 2024 with my wonderful guest, Will. And we'll talk again very soon.
Thanks, everybody.